So I'm with Jan from Sky Eye. Thank you for the interview. My first question is New Horizon is coming out on the 19th of July. It will be your third album. Could you explain in a few words the idea behind this release?
Yeah. The first thing, of course, we all went through, it was the COVID pandemic. So during the making of our third album, there were these COVID restrictions and everything. So when we were approaching the finish line of our third album, there was finally these restrictions lifted. So we kind of see these new horizons. So we said to ourselves, yeah, we should name it New Horizons because, um, as you can remember, it was really, really strange times, almost a war zone for almost 2 years. So yeah, this is the first reason behind our title New Horizons, and the second is the band itself went through some changes during making of because our founding member, guitarist Grega, left the band during the making of because of some issues with the family. We are still close friends. So yeah, this was kind of a new horizons for us because we managed to get a new guitarist in a band, and we are on our way to new horizons.
Mm, okay. Far Beyond should have been a bonus track. Why did you decide to add it as an actual track?
Yeah, this track was very special for me from the beginning, but somehow it did not really work in the our rehearsal place. Um, but we said, hey, mm, get this song one last go, and we tried it. This was the last song before we went to the recording studio and said, if we're gonna make it work, we're gonna record it. And yeah, we made some final tweaks, and the song finally came alive, and we decided to put it on the record. And it is one of my favorite songs, I must say.
Mm. Um, we know that you didn't include many tracks in this album. Is there enough for a new album? Maybe?
Uh, yeah, there are some ideas, not enough for the new album, but the ideas are always emerging. And me myself, I'm the main songwriter. I have a lot of ideas, so there is no worry that
Mm.
there there's gonna be a songwriting block or something. So there is
Uh,
a lot of ideas.
are you working in other bands or solo stuff for include your personal vision in it, or Sky Eye is just your only one band?
Sky Eye is my main band, and all the ideas I are filtrated through Sky Eye. But I had in mind to make my own solo project. So hopefully, I'm gonna start somewhere at the end of the year. Yeah.
Okay. What is the main lyrical theme in New Horizons? Is the a concept album?
No, it is not a concept album because each song carries its own story. Um, I wrote all the lyrics, so um, it is kind of my writing approach that when I got an idea, then I got stuck around the idea, and I make it from the beginning till the end. So every song, every lyrics is uh, as a whole is a story by itself. It is not a concept album.
Mm. Do you have some video clips in preparation for this album?
Yeah, we released our first single music video, Railroad of Dreams and Far Beyond, and we're gonna release two more videos, music videos for our third and fourth single. So yeah.
Can you talk a bit about this upcoming video clip?
Yeah, the next song, the next single is gonna be released this Friday, 7th of June. This is the song Nightfall. Actually, this song is about. So I try to imagine the person living in some remote European village. I would say 500 or 1,000 years ago, and what were they mostly afraid of? And I believe that they were mostly afraid of the dark. So when the sun went down, when there was a nightfall, they didn't have lights and so on. So all the bad things were connected with this darkness, with a lack of sun. So they did not know if the sun will rise again or no. So yeah, the song is about that kind of a mindset, but it has, of course, it has a positive ending, because sun eventually rises again, and there is another morning, and so on. So yeah, we actually shoot music video on a green screen. That was the first time in 10 years that we shoot the video on a green screen, and it's gonna be animated video.
Okay. Sky Eye has been existing for 10 years. How do you feel celebrating this milestone?
Oh yeah, when I look back, it was a really nice journey, and I hope it's gonna continue. That this journey is gonna continue. And we started the band 10 years ago, just five strangers. We barely know each other, and we just want to play heavy metal. And actually, it's quite mind blowing that 10 years after this inception, when we were just playing in our rehearsal place, that I'm gonna be talking, I don't know, to you, to French podcast. So it's a wonderful journey, and I hope that it will last for another 10 years and so on.
Yeah. Let's stop on the artwork. It reminds me of adventure movie likes. Who is the artist behind it, and can you explain the sense behind it?
Yeah, the artwork was created by Croatian artwork cover artwork, uh, Alexander Givano. He already made our second album, and we tried with the third album cover. We tried to merge the first album, The Digital God, this album and album cover artwork represent the humanity that is somehow enslaved by these digital shackles, this uh, digital entity. That was quite a prophecy, because this was before AI and all that stuff that is very very much coming coming into our lives nowadays. So Soldiers of Light cover was this torch, and the third album, it is actually the bigger picture of that second album, because it is the same torch. If you look closely, it's the same torch as the cover artwork from our second album. The cover of artwork, it is actually from our first album, and this person is going through this digital enslavement into this brave new world, into this new horizons. So it is kind of a connection with the first, second, and the third album. So kind of a maybe look into the brighter future, because everything seems so dark nowadays, especially with this new technology. So
Yeah.
we try to give it a little bit of a glimpse of a hope with the third album.
And thank you for that. If you had to choose the hardest song to record in the album, which one would it be?
I think the hardest one, I think it was Saraswati. Saraswati. I think it's the most complex song on an album, and yeah, I think Saraswati. Do you know what it means, Saraswati?
No, actually, no.
Saraswati, this is an old Hindu goddess of art and music.
Okay.
So yeah, we dedicated this song to this beautiful old goddess, very positive goddess or god, shall we say? Because many these ancient gods had these negative connotations. They were very, very full of rage and everything. But Saraswati, yeah, it is old Hindu goddess of art and music.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Um, Now, can you talk a bit of metal scene in Slovenia? How is the metal scene like in Slovenia, actually?
Yeah, if you ever been to Slovenia, you would notice that, of course, it's very small country, and the capital city, Ljubljana, where we are, the band is situated, is quite a small city compared to these big European cities. So yeah, the scene is also quite small. It is vivid. There is a lot of going on, but it's very much underground scene. So there is very hard for a Slovenian metal band to make a big show on its own. So yeah, I think the only way is try to go abroad, and we try to 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 play abroad as many shows as we possibly can. So uh, that's what I don't know. Maybe if you're familiar with some of the bands like from heavy metal genre, metal steel, eruption, thrash metal,
Hmm.
and maybe the most recognized metal band from Slovenia is Noctiferia. This is death metal band. So yeah, there are a lot of bands, very vivid scene, but hardly any band makes it to the European markets. What should I say?
Um,
Yeah.
are you going to do some French or Belgian gigs this year?
Oh, that's gonna be that will be a dream come true. Yeah, but for now we do not have any gigs booked in France. So hopefully we're gonna come to France.
I
That's
hope
gonna
so.
be, yeah. Thank you. Hopefully.
Welcome. What is the last album you listen to except yours?
Mm, Actually, the last album from beginning to the end, I think it was um, a few days ago, I listened to Praying Mantis, Defiance. Great album.
Yeah.
It's kind of a more hard rock album, yeah. And Bruce Dickinson's new album as
From
well.
July.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Nenswick project, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for your interview. Can you speak some words for your fans, for our listeners?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having us on your podcast. It's a real privilege to us to be able to speak with French. This is actually our third French interview. We had two the past days, so I would like to thank all the French um, fans for showing us support, to write us some nice messages on our social media. So hopefully you're gonna like our album that's gonna be released on 19th of July via German label Reaper Entertainment, and hopefully we're gonna see you soon on French soil.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Thank you so much for the interview.
stay
Thank
stay heavy and thank you. Yeah, thank you.